Morrissey and Johnny Marr have always been there, but I feel like Morrissey mentioned it, January 29th or whatever, and it's been off and running since. And it suddenly became apparent to me at that point that, all you have to do is just look a little into previous interviews over the last 7 years even, and you see that Johnny Marr's kind of always a little bit of a jerk to Morrissey, or super arrogant, or just withholding, or, omitting things, So now it's just everything is on the table, which I think sometimes is how it is when you call out narcissistic behavior at your job or with a friend or family members or a mate. There's kind of no going back, and that's the hard part, it seems, because wow, what do you do from that point forward? I mean, they're not even in each other's lives, Morrissey and Marr, anymore, so it doesn't even matter for that reason, but I feel like everything is tainted now. Like, you see everything for who it is. So, Marr and his band of whoever are going to continue to just pile on Morrissey. And by the way, Johnny Marr was already doing it, I think, either in 87 or 91. He was already kind of like trashing Morrissey a little bit in the press for being difficult and this and that. And no one will know the truth, but it seems to me that Johnny Marr is really coming across as more of a damn bully, and his son is a bully. I think a week after Morrissey's mother had died in recent years, his son took to Instagram or Twitter and said that Morrissey's a racist for his newest t-shirt or something. He's a guitar player too. And so there's that, and that's pretty jacked up. And really, really insensitive, really uncool. And by the way, that takes someone's father, even if the kid is in his 20s or mid-20s, that takes the father who was in the band to say, hey, don't do that. Because it's also, of course, taking for granted and not respecting the fact that the reason they've had the cushy life they've had is because of the Smiths and their legacy. Whatever. Just having some respect. Morrissey doesn't go around talking shit about Johnny Marr. It's just so lame. I'm gonna make everybody nervous and making me nervous. Okay. So, anyway, there's that. And it's just so frustrating. But you see this writ large, you really see this for the first time, and it just wakes you up, and you can't look at it innocently anymore, because it's the deal, man. It is the damn way it is. But it does, you do see how there'll always be people who want the truth and decency, and there's people who don't care about truth and decency, and they just maybe even want to pounce on the good people, which is kind of amazing and sad, But no wonder Morrissey has felt sort of persecuted for as long as he has. Poor thing. Whew. But, it's part of the deal. It's part of the consequence. I don't want to say consequence, but it's part of the deal. I think I prefer that. If you're going to speak truthfully and call out bullshit in all areas of life, you're not going to be popular. You're not. And then I think Johnny Marr profited in the media over Morrissey's controversial positions in life that Morrissey has taken from the very beginning. So Johnny Marr used to profit off of it by being part of a very cool band that was only as memorable as it was because of Morrissey's direction of unique persona and hard-hitting lyrics and beautiful singing voice and And, you know, yes, cool band, heck yeah. But that cool bands are kind of a dime a dozen without a rad lyricist, frontman, you know, at the front, you know, pulling it all together and making it cohesive and, you know, creating the whole vibe of the band, for God's sake, you know? So, yeah. So Johnny Marr benefited from being part of that cool guy band, but he knew that Morrissey wasn't really going to be popular cool. He was always going to be substantial cool, and that wasn't enough for Johnny Marr. He wanted to be superficial cool. He's just trying to be hip and trying not to really offend, but the most inoffensive people in our society tend to be bullies, it seems, or just common